Long ago, two villages stood side by side. A wide river flowed between them. The river was deep and fast. A wooden bridge connected the two sides. One day, a great storm came. It rained for 3 days. The river became very angry. The strong water broke the wooden bridge. Only one heavy stone remained in the middle of the river. The people of Sun Village lived on the east side. Their leader was an old woman named Elara. She was very wise. Her people grew the best vegetables. The people of Moon Village lived on the west side. Their leader was a strong man named Kael. He was very proud. His people made the best tools. Before the storm, the villages were friends. Sun Village gave vegetables to Moon Village. Moon Village gave tools to Sun Village. Children played together on the bridge. After the storm, everything changed. Elara called her people. "Our bridge is broken," she said. "We must build it again. We need help from Moon Village." But Kael was angry. He saw the broken bridge from his side. Sun Village did not take care of the bridge, he said to his people. It was their job to fix it last time. Now it is broken. Let them fix it alone. So, no one fixed the bridge. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Sun Village had many vegetables. But their old tools broke. They had no new tools from Moon Village. Their work became very hard. Moon Village had strong new tools. But their fields were dry. They had no fresh vegetables from Sun Village. Their food became very bad. A young girl lived in Sun Village. Her name was Lena. She loved the stories about the old bridge. She missed her friend from Moon Village. His name was Ben. Lena had an idea. She went to see Elara. "Grandmother Elara," Lena said. "The river is low today. I can see the big stone in the middle. Maybe I can cross the river." Elara looked worried. "The river is still dangerous, child." "I will be careful," Lena said. "I want to see my friend Ben. I want to talk to him." Elara thought for a long time. Then she nodded. "Take this basket of fresh tomatoes. Be very, very careful." Lena took the basket. She went to the river's edge. The water was not too high. She saw the big stone. It was far, but not too far. Lena took a deep breath. She stepped into the cold water. She walked slowly. The current was strong. She held the basket high. After many steps, she reached the big stone. She was safe on the stone. But the other side looked very far. She felt afraid. Then, she saw a boy on the other side. It was Ben. He saw her too. He waved his arms. "Lena," Ben shouted. "Stay there. I will come to you." Ben ran into the water from his side. He also walked slowly. He also reached the big stone. The two friends stood together on the stone in the middle of the river. They were very happy. "I brought you tomatoes," Lena said. She gave Ben the basket. Ben smiled. "I brought you something too." He showed her a small, new knife. "My father made it. It is for cutting vegetables." They sat on the stone. They ate a tomato together. They talked for a long time. "The bridge is broken," Ben said sadly. "My father says your village is lazy. My grandmother says your village is proud," Lena answered. "But we are not lazy. And you are not proud. We are just apart." They looked at the wide river. They looked at their villages. They had an idea. "We can use this stone," Lena said. "It is strong. It is in the middle." "Yes," Ben said. "If we bring one more stone from your side, and one more stone from my side, we can make stepping stones." They agreed to try. Lena went back to Sun Village. She told Elara about the plan. Elara listened. She called the village builders. Ben went back to Moon Village. He told Kael about the plan. Kael was angry at first. "You talked to a sun child?" Kael asked. "They are our enemies now." "But they are not enemies, father," Ben said. "They are just hungry for tools. We are hungry for food. The stone is a good start." Kael did not like it. But he saw the hope in his son's eyes. He agreed to call his builders. The next day, the builders from Sun Village came to their riverbank. They carried one big, flat stone. The builders from Moon Village came to their riverbank. They also carried one big, flat stone. Elara and Kael stood far apart. They did not talk. Lena and Ben stood in the water. They helped the builders. First, the sun builders pushed their stone into the water. They moved it to the big middle stone. Now there were 2 stones in a line. The gap was smaller. Then, the moon builders pushed their stone into the water. They moved it from their side to the middle stone. Now there were 3 stones in a line. People from both villages watched. They saw the new path. 3 stones made a short bridge. A strong person could jump from stone to stone. A young man from Sun Village tried. He jumped to the first stone. Then he jumped to the middle stone. Then he jumped to the Moon Village stone. He was on the other side. Everyone cheered. Then, a woman from Moon Village crossed to Sun Village. She carried a box of new nails. That evening, Elara walked to the river. Kael was also there. They stood on opposite sides. They looked at the 3 stones. Elara spoke first. Her voice was soft. "Your builders are very skilled, Kael." Kael looked at the old woman. He saw her wisdom. He felt his own pride. It felt heavy and useless. "Your child is very brave, Elara." They did not say more. But they nodded to each other. The next week, builders from both villages worked together. They brought more stones. They made a proper line of stepping stones. Now even children could cross safely. Trade began again. Vegetables went west. Tools went east. The villages were friends again. Years later, a new wooden bridge stood over the river. It was strong and beautiful. People called it the Mended Bridge. Under the bridge, in the middle of the river, you could still see the first big stone. It was the stone that held the first hope. It was the stone where 2 children met with a basket and a knife. The villages learned a lesson. A bridge is not just wood or stone. A bridge is a choice. It is the choice to cross the empty space between you and me. Now, let's review some vocabulary. Number 1. Bridge. A structure built over a river or road so people can cross. The old bridge connected the 2 villages. Number 2. Proud. Feeling very pleased with yourself or someone else. Kael was too proud to ask for help. Number 3. Wise. Having good judgment based on experience. Elara was a wise leader for her village. Number 4. Current. The flow of water in a river or sea. The river's current was very strong after the storm. Number 5. Basket. A container made of thin material for carrying things. Lena carried a basket of tomatoes across the river. Number 6. Dangerous. Able or likely to cause harm. The fast river was dangerous to cross. Number 7. Skilled. Having the ability to do something well. The Moon Village builders were very skilled. Number 8. Trade. The activity of buying and selling things. Trade between the villages started again. Number 9. Gap. An empty space between 2 things. The stones made the gap in the river smaller. Number 10. Mended. Repaired, made whole again. They called the new bridge the Mended Bridge.